Hello YouTube, what's up guys? I'm here for episode 5 of Rank It All, and about a few weeks ago on Instagram I made a post saying to vote for episode 5 and I listed some bands, but no one hardly voted, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring y'all this episode anyhow. So yeah, episode 5 of Rank It All is gonna be Slipknot. And I know that I've done this kind of ranking before on my original channel before I quit uploading on that channel, but this ranking is gonna be different because the last time I did a rank it video, or last time I did Slipknot albums ranked or whatever, the new album We Are Not Your Kind wasn't even out. Since We Are Not Your Kind came out, I'm here to return for Slipknot. So yeah, let's go and get started. Okay, number 6, or my least favorite, is Volume 3, the Subliminal Verses and Now. I know this album is pretty good, but I had to rank it as my least favorite this time around because just ranking albums the same way that you did before is kind of boring, if you guys know what I mean. But I find this to be kind of their weakest album as time goes on for some reason. I mean, it's got some heavy jams on it. I'm just saying that I feel like it's their weakest album sometimes when it comes in terms of their music, but still, Volume 3 is still a great album by Slipknot. Definitely a modern classic, but still a good album, just my least favorite this time around. Okay, and not far behind Volume 3 is 0.5 Degree Chapter and Now. Last time I done Rank It All, I ranked this as my least favorite, but this time around I'm putting it in 5th place because their other albums are better than this. I mean, this album is definitely one of their darkest and one of their heaviest, but still not a favorite album of mine. Well, I do like some of the songs from this album. Well, I actually like the whole album, but I still feel like this is definitely probably their darkest album, one of their darkest albums, but just their other albums are a lot better, if you guys understand what I mean. Still good album though. Okay, next up in 4th place is All Hope Is Gone and Now. This used to be in my top 3 favorite Slipknot albums, but since they have a new album out that came out a few months ago, or about 2 months ago, that ranking has changed a little bit, so now this is in my top 4 instead of top 3. And this isn't the best Slipknot album, but I still do think it's better than Volume 3 and 0.5 Degree Chapter. And some of my favorites from this are Psychosocial, Snuff, The Killing Name, Sulfur, just to name a few. But yeah, All Hope Is Gone is still a good album though. Okay, next up in 3rd place is their new album, We Are Not Your Kind. And now, when I first heard this album, I wasn't feeling it, but the second time I heard it, I got into it more. Because the first time around I heard it fully, I really didn't care for it, but the second time I listened to it fully, I got more to it, and it's a great album. Definitely one of my favorite albums of 2019. So yeah, guys, this is in 3rd place now. Hopefully it'll stay like this for a while, because it's a great album. They definitely experimented with it. Probably their most experimental album that they ever did. A great album though, for sure. If you haven't heard it, then you're missing out, because it's a great album. Okay. Now, the top 2 albums stayed the same. So, number 2 is their self-titled album. And what can I say? This is just a really great album. Definitely one of Slipknot's best albums that they ever did. So many great songs. Definitely a new metal classic, if you guys know what I mean. Because after when Iowa came out, they moved on to like groove metal. At least that's what I think. But yeah, nonetheless though, the self-titled album is a great album. Definitely one of my favorite new metal albums ever. Just a great album. And my favorite Slipknot album is still Iowa. Why? Because, well, it's also a dark album, also another heavy album. So yeah, this album though is definitely a 2000s classic. What is there not to love about it? You got so many great songs like People Equals Shit, Disaster Piece, My Plague, Everything Ends, the Heretic Anthem, Left Behind, I Am Hated, Metabolic, the title track, and a few others. But yeah, this album though is definitely a badass album. And even if you don't like Slipknot, you still need to check out Iowa because this fucking album is fantastic. But yeah guys, other than that, that's all I've got for you guys for this video, and it's been episode 5 of Rank It All and Slipknot. But yeah guys, tell me how you guys would rank all 6 of Slipknot's albums, because this is how I rank Slipknot's albums as of now. So yeah guys, y'all rock on, stay heavy, and thanks for watching, and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But yeah guys, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.